Welcome back to another episode, guys. Another win for Arsenal as we continue to climb up the league table, I guess you could say. Top four, in my opinion, is still, there for the taking with there being very little consistency, I would say, this season in the Premier League. Liverpool struggled a little bit. Manchester City started off the season a little bit slow. United's starting to pick it up now. Tottenham's had some results not go their way. But it's good to see Arsenal win tonight against the Newcastle team that we kind of had a really tough time against in the Cup. And getting a 3-0 win here, I think, was more than deserved. Just initial thoughts when the lineups came out. Bellerin, again, not in the starting lineup. Gabriel, not in the starting lineup, which was surprising. And then, Cedric, I thought, played very well today. David Luiz was his usual self. When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's bad. Great to see Partey start and, play essentially not the entire game, but 70 odd minutes, I believe he played. 3 points are the most important part in today's match, and we continue climbing the league table. I thought Aubameyang, and I tweeted this out at halftime, I thought he had two really good chances in the first half that he should have taken advantage of. The first one hit the post. I thought he had to bury those, especially in kind of the rut that he's been in, not scoring as much as he'd like to. So if those went down, I think it would have been an even bigger confidence boost, and he couldn't have finished this match with 3 or 4 goals. But his goal in the second half was outstanding. Great ball from Partey to kind of set him up a little bit there. Goalie did go down a little bit too easily and a little bit too early, but the placement of the ball was excellent. The second goal, when you get the Haaland boys to combine with Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka, outstanding. Emile Smith-Rowe, what else can you say about the kid? I'm going to go back to Emile Smith-Rowe at the conclusion of this piece, just kind of talk about him a little bit because he deserves it. And Cedric, outstanding work ethic to keep the ball in on the third goal, which was Aubameyang's second goal, and to kind of square it. And Aubameyang sort of has an open net there. I thought the team as a whole played very well today. The Xhaka Partey partnership was really good. Leno didn't really have too much to do at the back there. Totally agree with bringing Partey off just because he's coming back from injury. Martinelli did play. I thought Gabriel should have been given the minutes just to get some minutes under his belt a little bit as he comes back into the lineup. I was surprised he didn't play. Pepe again, no show, he didn't play at all. And when Willian's playing ahead of you, you're kind of in trouble there because Willian has been awful this season, to say the least. What I wanted to say about Emile Smith-Rowe is this, and I actually tweeted this out at the conclusion of the match. I would bring in a number 10 this transfer window just to back up Emile Smith-Rowe. So whenever he needs, a match or, the last 20 minutes of a match off where you could take him off, you could put in someone else as an attacking midfielder. It's his position, or it's for him to lose now. Like, he's playing extremely well. He could be the next big number 10 at the club. So I think it's important to not overwork him at the same time, because he is coming out of the U23s, and I get that he played in Europa League and stuff like that, even though it was a fairly, I guess you could say, fairly weak Europa League group. So how prepared is he for the EPL versus the Europa League? And he's shown that he's there. He's ready to contribute in every match. He should be a permanent starter now with the number 10. But I would bring in someone as an insurance policy when he does need a match off to rest, or the last 20 minutes of a match to rest. God forbid if he gets injured. If you don't bring anyone, we're back to where we started. No one can play that position as well as him. William can't do it. Pepe obviously can't do it. Martinelli, we're just kind of easing back into playing. I don't think that's his position. He's more of a wing player, an attacking, or a striker. He's not really a number 10. So I would bring in someone like, even though I'm not too fond of him in the last year or so, but like Isco. Eriksen, I wouldn't take at the club. He's already played for Tottenham. Like, at least be loyal and don't come to Arsenal. Arsenal shouldn't be interested in him. We'll keep that as is. But like I said, I would bring in someone who can replace him when he does need a match off. In terms of like I said, the match as a whole, I thought Arteta managed the match very well. Everyone played extremely well. Another clean sheet for Leno. He didn't have a lot to do. And we're I believe we're 6 points behind Spurs. We're fifth now. So, I mean, top four is still up there. And like I said, with teams struggling, you know, Southampton started out extremely well, and now they've fallen behind a little bit. Everton, the same thing. Liverpool, and stuff like that. So, top four is still in play.